Usually when you hit a dead link on the internet, you just figure it's a broken URL.
Yeah, just a glitch.
Right, a glitch. But imagine grabbing your phone and realizing that an entire ecosystem of voices has just vanished overnight.
Like independent journalists or, political satirists.
Exactly. Not a glitch, but like a coordinated wipe. And we're doing a deep dive today into some really fascinating source material from 2021 to 2026 to figure out exactly how this happened.
Yes, because this actually played out just 2 days ago.
March 18th, 2026.
Right. Major accounts, like the Caravan and these massive parody profiles were hit with withholding orders.
They just disappeared, for Indian audiences at least.
Completely vanished. And the sources highlight this really interesting tension between India's booming digital India infrastructure and its changing legal framework around free expression.
So how does the internet in the world's most populous democracy suddenly go so quiet? And just to be clear up front, we're simply unpacking what the source material is reporting here regarding state control, right?
Right.
We're impartially looking at the data.
Right. Absolutely. We're just looking at the legal frameworks. And the foundation of this shift relies on Section 69A of the Information Technology Act.
Which was originally meant for, grave national security threats, right?
Exactly. Things that could actually destabilize the nation's sovereignty. But the reports show the application of the law has, it's drifted.
Drifted how?
It's now frequently used to take down content that just mocks political leaders, like jokes about the prime minister's educational degrees.
It's like, imagine a nightclub hiring this massive, heavily armed bouncer to stop dangerous brawls.
Right.
But instead, the bouncer quietly kicks you out just for, sarcastically critiquing the manager's outfit.
That's a great analogy. And to make it worse, that bouncer doesn't even have to explain why you were kicked out.
Because of the strict confidentiality rules built into the process.
Yeah. Creators usually just see a generic withheld in India notice. No written explanation is provided to the public at all. And the scale of this is just immense.
Give me a number.
In just the last half of 2024, Google received over 765,000 takedown requests in India alone.
Wait, 765,000?
Yeah.
Processing 750,000 requests manually seems logistically impossible for any government.
It is. High-level officials can't be reviewing every single sarcastic tweet.
So how are they doing?
Through decentralized automation. In October 2024, the government launched the Sahyog Portal.
Okay.
It's a digital interface connecting local police and district-level bureaucrats directly to social media platforms.
So wait, a local police officer can just log in, flag a post, and it goes straight to X or Google?
Yes. It completely bypasses those high-level Section 69A reviews that were originally required. And the legal friction around this specific mechanism is intense. X Corp actually challenged the Sahyog Portal in court, arguing it acts as extra-legal censorship because creators get no hearing. But the Karnataka High Court dismissed the challenge. They labeled the portal an instrument of public good.
Interesting.
And this setup was then turbocharged by the February 2026 IT rule amendments. Now, platforms have just 3 hours to remove what the government categorizes as synthetically generated information.
I need to stop you there, though, because the mechanics of that just do not make sense.
How so?
3 hours. That's barely enough time to watch a movie. Structurally, how is human review even possible for a platform facing a flood of localized requests on that timeline?
It practically isn't.
And what even counts as synthetically generated information, like AI deepfakes or just someone using Photoshop for a parody account?
The legal definition covers a really wide umbrella. AI-generated text, altered images, deepfakes, and even broad parody. And your point about human review is the central issue, to maintain their safe harbor status.
Which gives them legal immunity from what users post.
Right. To keep that immunity, they're heavily incentivized to err on the side of caution. If they miss the 3-hour window, they can be prosecuted.
So when the threat of losing legal immunity is hanging over a company's head, the most rational business decision is just to hit delete.
Exactly, which naturally creates a widespread chilling effect. The sources detail how, when the consequence for dissent is having your account wiped or facing what they call lawfare,
where legal injunctions are used to financially cripple independent journalists.
Right. The ecosystem shifts heavily towards self-censorship, and the global metrics capture this trajectory. By 2025, India dropped to 151st on the World Press Freedom Index.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and the VDEM Democracy Report actually categorized the nation as an electoral autocracy based on these trends.
And again, we're just impartially reporting what these specific indices are stating. But why should you, the listener, care about all this?
It's a vital question.
Because it is a masterclass in how administrative bureaucracy and automated portals can quietly wall off a vibrant digital commons.
Without the public ever seeing the real reasons why, you don't need highly visible physical crackdowns to control information when you can just alter the underlying code and infrastructure.
It really highlights the core paradox detailed in the research.
Yeah, the official narrative strongly champions digital India and rapid technological empowerment.
While the underlying architecture simultaneously automates the restriction of speech.
Right.
So as India races toward its goal of becoming a $10 trillion economy by 2047, fueled by tech innovation, it leaves us with a really compelling question to ponder.
Can a nation truly achieve peak economic creativity and innovation?
Right. If its digital infrastructure is simultaneously engineered to enforce absolute silence on dissenting ideas. Something for you to explore on your own.
Definitely.
Next time you hit a broken link or a withheld notice, just ask yourself, is it just a glitch or is it the bouncer?